Man, I'm really worried about Sean.
Me too. He's been in there for days.
That's why I think we should really see what's going on.
Yeah, let's go check it out. Sean, what are you doing?
Playing Skyrim.
Sean, we're supposed to be working on our Beowulf project. What are you doing?
It's guys. Beowulf is the modern day equivalent of Skyrim.
It's like Skywolf.
Zach, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be doing the blog posts.
Didn't you guys hear? Miss Edgar canceled them.
Aw, Miss Edgar!
Guys, seriously, calm down. Let me show you just how similar these things are.
Alright guys, so it goes like this. The most obvious similarity between Skyrim and Beowulf is of course the culture. Both are based on Anglo-Saxon mythology, so Vikings, bringing monsters, witches, and more into the story. Setting's also really similar, so you explore a cold northern landscape, like Scandinavia, although there is much less focus on oceans and seas in the land of Skyrim, and there are also many different cities and villages with their own rulers, and you can even become a thane in each of them, just like Beowulf did. Another interesting similarity between Beowulf and Skyrim is the heroic nature of the main characters. The hero's journey is a very common archetype within a story, but these two stories have other elements beyond simply the hero's journey in common. For example, here's our character in Skyrim walking up a great set of stairs to find the leader of a city, in order to help him protect it from a monster attacking it at night. Sound familiar? Within both Beowulf and Skyrim, you will see the glorification of the hero. Very often you find bards singing about the great deeds of past heroes, and although there are farmers, blacksmiths, and other commoners in both stories, they're never given more than a passing mention. As the character, who we will call Beowulf from now on, mostly to make a point, walks up the stairs, you see that this massive palace could easily be mistaken for Heorot, the majestic mead hall of Hrothgar. There are many points in the game that seem just like places from Beowulf, such as barrows, frozen seas, and caves, each with their own mysteries, monsters, and treasures within. Now obviously there do have to be differences between Beowulf and Skyrim, but they're really just ways of telling the same story. For example, right now, we are experiencing the story as Beowulf within Skyrim. We are Beowulf, we are controlling his actions, we don't have to listen to anybody describe what we're doing, because we are doing it. Whereas in Beowulf, we are listening to this bard, maybe Seamus Heaney, describing to us what's going on. He is in control of the story because he is the one telling it. Whereas in Skyrim, we are telling a story. Now, as Grendel attacks, we can see another interesting difference. Right now, as we attack Grendel with our bare hands, making the choice, rather than attacking him with the weak and feeble blades that we own, that we must attack him with our own hands. And we will succeed, because in Beowulf, he was supposed to succeed. But in Skyrim, and in most video games, there's an interesting thing that can happen. You can fail. You see, even though we've just defeated Grendel, that could have just been one time out of 100 that we tried and failed to defeat Grendel. Whereas in Beowulf, there's only one try. Beowulf didn't need to keep attempting to succeed, even though he died 100 times. He just defeated him once. That's an interesting thing, whereas you don't have any fear of failure in a book, because you know what's going to happen regardless. Here, you can fail. Now that we've defeated Grendel, we're going to have to go hunt for Grendel's mother, now that she's attacked the Heorot. And we run across some wolves. Well, that's interesting, but that really just highlights another interesting point. In Skyrim, there are random encounters, there is exploration, there is a lot of things that are unexpected, whereas in Beowulf, yeah, there are some things unexpected the first time, but after that, everything just kind of is the same. I think we're getting close to Grendel's mother's lair. I think we're gonna find her soon. Oh, wait. Yep, here she is. Now, as Beowulf and Grendel's mother fight it out, we notice that, just like in the story, Beowulf's hands are useless against her, so he picks up the sword that he finds and begins to do battle, and this is where you can really see those similarities coming into play. I know I've been talking about differences, but we're going to go in the order of the story to make more sense. And, oh, Grendel's mother is defeated. you see the similarities, you see the culture, the mead hall that we walk up to, and I know I'm talking about differences still, but you have to see this. Now as we draw to a close, here's another fundamental difference between Skyrim and Beowulf. The culture of the people in Beowulf was that they just could not defeat fate. Fate was invincible, and Beowulf just failed because of that, because fate willed him to. Whereas here, within the story of Skyrim, there is no idea of fate. There is some prophecy, but even these prophecies don't have to be true. They can be changed by the actions of an individual. With enough willpower, you can change the ending, and look what just happened. We just won. We just defeated fate.
Yeah, you guys get it now. The Beowulf and Skyrim are very, very similar.
Oh, that's actually really cool. Guys, we can make our project on Beowulf and Skyrim.
We totally could.
We should definitely do that.
Yeah, we could do a project on that. Why are you people in my house?
Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes with a voice wielding power.
Oh, okay, yeah, that totally makes sense now. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Dragonborn.
Is that Sean?
It's an answer.
Yeah, you guys get it now. They're really similar. The two have.
Oh, okay, no, I totally get it. Guys, we can make our project on Skyrim and Beowulf.
Totally can.
Dude.
Let's.
For the darkness has passed.
So yeah, you guys get it now. They're very similar. And Zach is dancing in the background.
You'll know the Dragonborn has come. Ah,